Hello and welcome back to the Blackstone Solicitors channel. Today we're going to tackle a question that often comes up when businesses are negotiating a commercial lease. Who actually pays for a commercial lease agreement? It's an important question because understanding the costs involved can save you from surprises and ensure that both tenants and landlords are clear about their responsibilities. In simple terms, a commercial lease agreement sets out the rights and obligations of both the tenant and the landlord. But while the lease governs how the property is used, it also outlines who pays for what. One of the first things to understand is that there are a number of different costs involved in a commercial lease, and responsibility for these costs can vary depending on the terms of the lease and the negotiations between the parties. The primary cost is, of course, the rent. The tenant typically pays the agreed rent to the landlord on a regular basis, whether monthly or quarterly. However, the lease may also include provisions for additional payments, such as service charges, insurance contributions and repairs. For example, tenants are often responsible for maintaining the interior of the property, while the landlord may retain responsibility for the structure and exterior. It's all about what is agreed in the lease. Another important consideration is the legal costs. Both parties usually have their own solicitors to advise them and review the lease. It's common for tenants to be responsible for their own legal fees, while the landlord pays theirs. However, in some leases, particularly in commercial property, there may be a clause requiring the tenant to contribute to the landlord's legal costs as well. This is something that should be carefully reviewed before signing, as it can add a significant sum to the overall cost of the lease. Stamp duty land tax is another cost to consider. When a commercial lease is granted for more than 7 years, it is subject to this tax, which is generally paid by the tenant. The amount depends on the rent and the term of the lease, and getting professional advice ensures that it is calculated correctly. It's also worth noting that some leases include clauses for tenant improvements or fit-outs. In such cases, the tenant may be responsible for the cost of adapting the premises to suit their business needs, unless the landlord has agreed to contribute. Negotiating these terms carefully can make a big difference to the overall cost and practicality of the lease. At Blackstone Solicitors, we guide clients through all these costs, reviewing lease terms, identifying responsibilities, and advising on negotiation points. Our goal is to ensure that clients understand exactly what they are committing to and avoid any unexpected liabilities. In summary, while the tenant generally pays rent, legal fees, stamp duty, and sometimes contributions to the landlord's costs, the exact allocation depends on the lease terms. Understanding who pays for what is essential to protecting your business and making sure the lease works for you. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more clear and practical legal insights from Blackstone Solicitors.